Okay, now we go to the last section, ballot measures. And then after that, Faye's going to come back up. So, do we have, is it delayed him? For yes on Proposition 34, let me give you the order. Yes on Proposition 34, yes on Proposition 35, yes on Proposition 37, no on Proposition from the League of Women Voters, and then no on Proposition 37, Chris Jackson. So, let us start with yes on Proposition 34, delaying sentence. Thank you. You can say those upon 6 minutes.
And my claim to fame is that my father is 113 years old. It doesn't mean I'm 70. But I'm not here to talk about my dad. I can talk about him all day. He lives on his own and he still does his laundry, and I could talk about him all day. I'm so blessed. But I am here to represent Yes on 34 campaign, also known as the SAFE campaign, which stands for Savings, Accountability, and Full Enforcement Act. Yes on 34 represents the replacement of the death penalty with life without parole. The SAFE campaign addresses innocence, savings, and justice. It addresses innocence in that Prop 34 means that we'll never execute an innocent person in California. More than 100 innocent people have been sentenced to death in the U.S., and some have been executed. Some people say that we've never executed an innocent person in California. But then I have to ask the daunting question, how do we know? Yes on 34 also addresses savings. Many people think that the death penalty is cheaper than life in prison without the possibility of parole, but that's simply not true. A study by Loyola law professor Paula Mitchell shows that we save nearly $1 billion, that's $1 billion with a B, in 5 years if we replace the death penalty. Instead of wasting millions of dollars on a broken system, let's direct our taxpayer dollars to solving more rapes and murders and helping our kids' schools. Also, the SAFE campaign addresses justice. It keeps heinous killers in prison until they die with no hope of ever getting out. Also, we want to address another issue of justice, and that is from the days of slavery, in which Black people were considered property. Through the years of lynching and Jim Crow laws, capital punishment has always been deeply affected by race. Unfortunately, the days of racial bias and the death penalty are not a remnant of the past. Race of the victim was found to influence the likelihood of being charged with capital murder or receiving a death sentence. Every year, we waste millions of tax dollars on the death penalty. Meanwhile, a shocking 46% of murders and 56% of rapes go unsolved. Prop 34 saves tax dollars and directs $100 million for more DNA testing. Crime labs will be able to get the tools that they need to solve these murders and rapes. This is especially important to me, as I have 2 brothers who were murdered. One brother was like a son to me. By solving these cold cases, not allowing murderers to walk the streets freely, I pray others will not experience the grief that I've experienced. Please vote yes on Proposition 34, and that will end the death penalty in California. Thank you so much for your time.